anything, but I love it when you read to me, and you can read me anything. The book of love has music in it. It's like that's where music comes from. Some of it's just transcendental. Some of it's just really dumb. But I love it when you sing to me, and you can sing me anything. The book of love is long and boring, and written very long ago. It's full of flowers and heart-shaped boxes and things we're all too young to know. But I love it when you give me things, and you have to give me wedding
As our bride and groom make their way back to the table, we're going to have a few toasts before we get to dinner. And at this time, I would like to welcome to the microphone our maid of honor, Molly Nixon.
All right, so for those of you that don't know me, I am the bride's little cousin. My name's Molly. And since I'm family, I figured no better way of starting this off than to thank the family of both the bride and groom for making this celebration possible. So if everybody could give a hand for them. Thank you. So, in life, I think that it is a rite of passage to be a giddy teenager with a crush. Everybody agree? Yeah. Leading with that, the first thing I can think of that has to do with Carrie and Tyler is I was probably in middle school at this point because I've been together so long that it's hard to remember. But I was probably in middle school. I went over to my older cousin's house, and she is excitedly telling me about this mysterious guy that she was talking to on AIM Instant Messenger. And she was panicking because they were going to go on a walk later, and she had no idea what to do with her hands. And it's really funny because I planned this out. She keeps talking about, I don't know what to do with my hands in pictures today. So today we get to celebrate the fact that not only did they figure out what to do with their hands, but they have joined them. So, thank you so much to Carrie and Tyler.
Thank you, Molly. Now, at this time, we'd like to welcome bridesmaid Ashley David to the microphone.
Hi everyone. If you guys don't know me, I'm Tyler's little sister. Ty, you've been my best friend and my idol ever since I was born. Every step of the way growing up, I was always trying to catch up with you. Always trying to be like you and your friends. You've always been an inspiration to me, and I wouldn't be where I am today without your constant support and love. I'm so excited that you have Carrie and she has you. You deserve the best and you found it. I love you. Carrie, I've known you for 10 years, but it feels like I've known you my entire life. You've not only become a friend to me, but you became the big sister I never had. You make my big brother happy, and I can't thank you enough for that. I know you'll always take care of him. I love you.
Thank you, Ashley. And now we'd like to welcome bridesmaid Cheyenne Papinky to the microphone.
So let me start off by saying that I tried my best when planning what I was going to say to try to not make it super speechy. But for those of you that know me know that I love a good story. So I'm going to try my best. So I think my favorite story that has to do with Carrie is probably the day I met her. Carrie, do you remember the day we met?
No.
All right, so it was summer of, I want to say 2008, and I was in middle school, and I called Molly, Carrie's cousin, and I was like, hey Molly, what you doing? I'm coming over. And Molly was like, cool, my cousin Carrie's here. And I was like, great, I cannot wait to meet her, right? So I show up to the next end, and I walk in the front door, and I hear an unidentified voice yelling. And I'm like, must be Carrie, right? Like, who else is this, you know? I see Carrie around the corner into my point of view in a t-shirt and underwear, holding a wooden spoon, right? Yelling because she was in the middle of making Kraft mac and cheese when she realized the Nixons didn't have any milk. And I was standing there like wide-eyed, and I was like, Molly, this is your cousin Carrie, huh? Like, yikes, you know? But she was so inspiring. Like within 5 minutes, I was like, you know what? I could go for some Kraft mac and cheese. Why don't they have any milk, right? And ladies and gentlemen, the rest is history, right? No, seriously, Carrie, I can't explain our friendship more than just saying that you love me so hard. Even when I don't deserve it. Like, I can be a real butthead, right, Aunt Mary? You know? Like 5 years ago, Carrie was on her way over to my house, and she sends me a picture. It's funny because she just told the story last night, and I was like, bingo. She was on her way over to my house, and she sends me a picture of this random guy riding a bicycle in front of her car. And I was like, cool pic, Carrie, you know? And she said, that's your ex-boyfriend? I almost hit him with my car. And so the point of that story is, Tyler, Carrie set the bar real high on what we do to boys that hurt our feelings. Please don't put me in the position to have to one-up her because I don't want to take my car. So, you know, seriously, Tyler, I have nothing but love from both of you guys. Thank you so much for putting up with me. I remember when you and Carrie first started dating, and you were all she wanted to talk about, right? Like me and Molly could be like, hey, you know, Carrie, you want to watch a movie? And Carrie'd be like, wait, me and Tyler watched a movie recently? And we're like, great, tell us everything. Like, it sounds amazing, right? But it was really wholesome. You know, we could tell that he had her from the get-go. You guys have been through a lot together, and you've always had each other's backs. And I couldn't think of a better feeling for two people to give each other, and I'm super glad that you're giving it to her. I love you both so much. Thank you for putting up with me, both of you, and hanging out with me because I'm super annoying and loud all the time. I don't really like that happening, but I appreciate it. I can't wait, you know, for the future, having babies and taking them to a Day to Remember concerts together. So, cheers. I hope that was fun.
Thank you, Cheyenne. That was good. And good luck, best man, Zane McGuire.
A couple of my minutes to her speech, I'm sorry. So we had to talk a little longer. I'm Zane. I have the privilege of being Tyler's best friend for 25 years now. Yeah, whatever it is. But I'm going to keep it brief. I want to tell you a story, actually, about Carrie and I before you two started dating. I actually knew Carrie before they started dating, and we were friends. We sat in the corner of Devo's class and just made fun of literally everybody in the room, just to ourselves. It wasn't mean or anything, but we had a great time doing it. And one day she walked in, and she didn't look right. She looked nervous. She looked really, really nervous. And me, if you don't know me, I was very, very awkward and skinny in high school, more so than I am now. So I knew nervous and scared. She walked up to me and she goes, "Do you think Tyler might wanna, I don't know, go to the dance with me?" And I was like, no. I was just ecstatic that I wasn't asked to go. Narrowly avoided catastrophe. And then she kind of looked at me like, "What's wrong with him?" So I said, "No, definitely do it." And she took the advice, and not, 2 days later, she came up to me and she said, "He said yes!" And as much as he would never admit it, he was super excited about it too. So I don't know if I've ever actually told you that, but yeah, it's cool. It's a good first story. On the real though, you've been my best friend for so long. I love you, Carrie. I'm better for knowing both of you. So nothing but best wishes for me.